This is the evolution of Nokia phones. A pioneer in the mobile phone industry, Nokia has been producing flagship phones since the 80s and was the world's largest supplier of mobile phones. Let's see the evolution of Nokia phones. In 1984, Nokia launched its first portable phone, the Mobira Talkman. It weighed 4.7 kilograms and had a large monochrome display and a battery that allowed 10 hours of standby operation and 60 minutes of talk time. In 1987, Nokia launched the first truly portable mobile phone, the Mobira Talkman 900, weighing only 760 grams and costing about 4,500 euros in today's money. In 1992, Nokia launched the most portable phone in the world at the time, the Nokia 101. It was an analog mobile phone and was the first in Nokia candy bar form. The Nokia 1011 was the first mass-market GSM digital phone. It had a black and white screen and was equipped with an extendable antenna, memorized 99 phone numbers, and offered 90 minutes of talk time. In 1994, the Nokia 1011 was replaced by the Nokia 2110, the first mobile phone with a built-in ringtone. The battery was improved and offered 160 minutes of talk time. The 1996 Nokia 8110 was the first in a series of high-end phones from Nokia. It came with a sliding cover above the keyboard, and the shape it took when it opened earned it the nickname Banana Phone. Another flagship Nokia phone was the 9000 communicator model released in 1996. It was big and heavy, but had advanced features like sending and receiving email and fax, web browser, and business software. In 1997, the Nokia 6110 was launched, the first Nokia with the iconic snake game. After that, almost everyone had a Nokia 5110, a phone with a large battery for the first time with an interchangeable case. Next came 7110, which added the spring-loaded slider that was the first Nokia phone to have a mobile browser and predictive text. The 8210 was another model that almost everyone had. It was small and light and came with removable covers and an infrared port. The 1999 Nokia 5210 came with Express on case, which protected against splash, dust, and shock. The Nokia 3210 was the first mass-market phone with an internal antenna, had customizable ringtones, and is considered one of the most popular phones in history, with over 160 million units sold worldwide. The following year, the Nokia 3210 was replaced by the Nokia 3310, which sold even more, over 126 million units. It was known for its indestructible outer shell and chat function. In 2001, Nokia released 5510, a phone with the full QWERTY keyboard, an 84x48 monochrome display, and a digital music player. The Nokia 3510i was launched in 2002 and was the first Nokia phone with a color screen. The Nokia 7650 was the first Nokia phone with an integrated camera and the first Nokia phone with a sliding keyboard. It was also known for its Symbian operating system, a color display, and a navigation joystick. Another popular model was the Nokia 6100 from 2002. It was the lightest Nokia phone and came with an LCD screen with a resolution of 128 by 128 pixels. The Nokia 6650 was the company's first 3G phone, launched in 2002. The Nokia 1100 from 2003 is the best-selling phone in the world with over 250 million units sold. It was a very simple phone, with few functions and very cheap. This made it so popular. It was followed by the Nokia N-Gage, a mobile phone and portable gaming console. It wasn't very successful because the buttons created for the phone weren't very suitable for gaming, and the weird way you held the N-Gage to make a call was ironically enough to earn the nickname the Taco Phone. The Nokia 6600 was launched in 2003 and was, at the time, the most advanced product ever launched by Nokia. A memorable Nokia was the 7600 model, which had an unusual design with a 65,000 color display with keys arranged on both sides. With a similar design, the 7610 model was launched, the first Nokia phone with a 1-megapixel camera. In 2004, Nokia launched the 7710 model, the company's first touchscreen phone. Another strange Nokia phone was the 7280 model, which was also called a lipstick phone. It had no keyboard, but only a scroll wheel, a menu button, and 2 more keys. The Nokia 1110 was launched in 2005 and is the second best-selling mobile device of all time, selling approximately 250 million units. The Nokia 6680 was the first Nokia device with a front-facing camera and the first with a camera flash. The 2006 Nokia N73 featured a 3.2 megapixel autofocus camera, a front-facing camera, then a large 2.4-inch display and stereo speakers. It became one of the best-selling N-series devices. The Nokia 6131 from 2006 was a flip phone with the first Nokia with NFC. The Nokia N95 is quite well known, especially for its two-way sliding mechanism and multimedia functions. Also the first Nokia device with a built-in GPS receiver. The Nokia 3250 had a unique design which turned the keyboard into a camera on the side, and on the back there were keys for music control. The Nokia 5800 Express Music was Nokia's first touchscreen S60 device. Another popular phone from Nokia was the E71 model. It had a QWERTY keyboard and a battery with a long life. The 2008 Nokia N79 came with a 2.4-inch TFT screen, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, micro USB, and a 5-megapixel camera with Carl Zeiss lens and LED flash. When touchscreen phones were increasingly popular, Nokia launched the N97 model in 2009. It had a slide-out QWERTY keyboard and was Nokia's flagship device. However, despite its popularity, the N97 was considered a hardware and software disaster that contributed to Nokia's decline. In 2010, Nokia launched the N8 model, the first to run Symbian 3, and had a 3.5-inch AMOLED display and the first Nokia with a 12-megapixel camera. The hardware build and the camera quality had given it the title of Best Camera Phone. In 2011, Nokia begins a new era of smartphones. It launched the Lumia 800, the first Nokia that ran Windows Phone. Within a year of its launch, Nokia sold over 1 million units. Nokia ended the Symbian chapter in 2012 when it launched the last phone with its operating system. The Nokia 808 PureView came with a 41-megapixel sensor, the largest sensor ever used in a camera phone at the time of its launch. Thus, it won the title Best New Mobile Phone, Device or Tablet at the 2012 Mobile World Congress. The Nokia Lumia 920 was launched in 2012 and was the first smartphone to offer optical image stabilization. Nokia continued the line of Lumia phones and launched in 2013 the Nokia Lumia 1320, a phablet smartphone with a 6-inch screen. In April 2014, the Nokia mobile division was acquired by Microsoft, which continued to use the Nokia brand on Lumia device until October 2014. The first Nokia mobile device since the sale of the business to Microsoft was the Nokia N1 tablet. Until 2017, Nokia launched a refresh of the iconic Nokia 3310 produced since the early 2000s. It came with simple functions and a new look, but satisfied the nostalgia of playing the iconic game Snake. In 2018, the second generation of Nokia 6, Nokia 6.1, was launched. It came with some hardware improvements and moving the fingerprint sensor to the back. An interesting model in Nokia's evolution was the Nokia A80, which uses a glass body with stainless steel instead of aluminum. It also comes with a curved display and is the first Nokia with an IP67 water resistance. In 2019, the Nokia 9 PureView was launched, the first phone in the world equipped with 5 main cameras and Zeiss lenses. Unfortunately, the phone was not successful because the promised exceptional photo result did not exist. For the next model, the Nokia X71, Nokia reduced the number of cameras and installed a triple camera on the back for the first time. Also, the Nokia X71 was the first Nokia with a cutout for the selfie camera. The evolution of Nokia phones continued with the C series, a series of budget phones with modest features. In 2020, Nokia launched their first 5G phone, the Nokia 8.3 5G. It was also the second Nokia Android smartphone to be advertised with PureView camera after the Nokia 9 PureView. In 2021, Nokia introduced 2 new models, Nokia X10, which brings an FHD screen, 48-megapixel camera, and Nokia X20, the first Nokia smartphone with Android 12. Also, Nokia inaugurated a new series of budget phones, Nokia G, which includes Nokia G10 and G20. Phones with large batteries, generous display, and a familiar Nordic design. Also in 2021, Nokia brought back to the market the 6310 model, nicknamed the Brick or the Indestructible 20 years ago when it was launched. The fresh version of the Nokia 6310 comes with a design similar to the original, but had a curved design of only 2.8 inches and larger keys. Because Nokia is known for its indestructible phones, it launched the XR20 model, which comes dressed in a rugged case and can survive drops from a distance of up to 1.8 meters. In 2022, Nokia continues the G series with the G11 and G21 models, which have twice as many security updates, a battery life of up to 3 days, and a new super battery saver mode. The C series is completed by the Nokia C21 and C21 Plus models, two very similar devices except for some small differences in terms of RAM capacity, storage, and camera. In 2022, Nokia has also revived some emblematic models from the company's past. It launched a modern version of the Nokia 8210, 2660 Flip, and 5710 Express Audio launch in the early 2000s. The next model, the Nokia G400 5G, comes with a 120Hz refresh rate display and is powered by the Snapdragon 480 5G processor and features a triple camera setup with 48-megapixel primary sensor. The G60 G5 features an eco-friendly design being manufactured in proportions of up to 60% recycled plastic. It comes with a 6.58-inch display, Snapdragon 695 processor, and a 50-megapixel main camera, a 5-megapixel and a 2-megapixel. The next model, the Nokia X30, comes with a new breath for the Finnish brand. It has a carefully finished metal frame, and the camera area takes on a new look. Also, the great novelty is represented by the AMOLED screen, being the first Nokia smartphone after the Nokia 9 PureView to come with such a display.